Welcome to the 10th of this wacky, random, crazy International Writers Fellowship NaNoWriMo thing-a-thon. That's what we're going with. Hopefully by now anybody tuning in's got the idea of what we're doing. We sit here, we talk rubbish, pretend that it's about writing, then we do some writing, then we talk about a bit more rubbish, and then we go off and do whatever we were doing before. My name's Dan. I'm joined by Ember and Jen. We've got Gary coming on momentarily. Fingers crossed. It's going to be a bit of a different outlook by the end, though, because I am leaving in about 20 minutes because I've got work responsibilities. So for those of you,
I just think it's Friday. Maybe you're hopping over to the pub. I don't know.
No, I'm going out. My out day is tomorrow. I'm going to see the Marvels. I'm going to go and watch Kamala Khan and just be happy for a little while, hopefully. How's everybody doing? How have our days been?
Filled with hockey.
When does the season end?
End of February.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's a long one.
Yeah. How about you, Ember?
I got to get up late and play Zelda all morning because the boys are off, so that's nice. And yeah, just doing some stuff, doing some computer things, and took a break to come over here.
Oh, we appreciate your company. Which one are you playing? Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom. I keep saying I'm playing Breath of the Wild because it feels just like Breath of the Wild, but it's Tears of the Kingdom. And I must recall that. So, yeah. I'll forgive you, Dan, for not being a Zelda person.
Oh, no, I'm very much a Zelda person. I'm just never actually played it. I'm sure that if I played it, I would never not play it. I am the perfect... I am the perfect audience for those games. The fact that I haven't played it is largely down to the completely immaterial elements, time and money. Sorry.
I mean, oh, speaking of time and money, oh gosh, wait, did they fall down? I brought my dice to show you. They did fall down. I know, it's so special. I'm so excited. Because, I've only got my one bag, so this is the little... I gotta do the hand thing. My friend got these for me when we started our game. And then I have I'll show you the D20. So, boop.
Oh, very nice.
Get that to... I don't know how to camera, I guess. But
Has
then
that
if you
got stuff on the inside?
Yeah, if you shake it up, then it's...
So it's liquid core, yeah.
Magic!
I really want some of those, but it's like, I'll get around to them eventually. Oh, they're beautiful. Where'd you get them from? Not just asking for a friend.
I have no idea. My friend got them for me as a gift when we started playing. Oh, and then he got me, speaking of Zelda, this little doodly bot for me to roll on too. So the snappy snaps make the little, the little cage. And then he 3D printed, this is my friend who also has the ADHD, a dice jail for us, each in a different color. So we can,
how cool
we can lock them up if they're bad.
They're bad dices, yeah. These are right for me today. I don't know if they're cheese dice.
Exactly, cheese. I love that.
So, so now I've only got 5 sets of dice that I'm waiting for.
Only 5.
Only 5.
I still need to know where you got your big gem thing. I don't think I grabbed the link the other day.
Which gem one? Oh, that one.
Yeah,
you've got to narrow it down.
The fidget spinner. of great
It is very
heaviness.
much that. I have been using it as a fidget spinner or a finner spidget, whatever I was about to say. Yes, it is extremely
Satisfying.
yeah, and it's nice and hefty. And it's got a good weight to it, and it's just from the dice shop. Imagine it
The
is
dice shop. Okay, that's easy to remember.
Simple and easy to remember.
Literally from the dice shop.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, shall we get on with cards? I mean, does anybody have a favorite set of cards that they would like to do? Because I went up into the loft and finally found these, which
Oh.
very Christian. I mean, obviously, but as in it's all about praying and stuff. So if the reason they were up in the loft was because there was no point me using these with clients because they just put them. If they weren't, they were either super into it, great, or they just weren't interested at all. So I was like, okay, I'll just take other ones. But if you want to, we can have a look at this.
We use those.
Okay,
Go for it.
go for it.
I'm trying to save my voice. I'm still battling the laryngitis.
Yeah. You're on the mend though.
I don't know. Gary said it gets better again, and then you get bronchitis, and I'm pretty sure that I have what Gary has. So.
Oh no, really? I thought you two were joking when you were saying that. Oh.
No, it's been over 2 weeks now of kind of, yeah. So we'll see.
Oh. Wow. Let's hope this. Oh, we should. Sorry, before we should draw this. It's a good thing you weren't here on Wednesday though, because the card draw on Wednesday was traumatic for all of us.
Oh, that was the day that I watched. You guys got the 10 of Swords. It's like my enemy card. I hate that card.
Yeah, and it was just like, well, and yeah. So yesterday was better.
It was brutal.
Yeah, it's terrible. Card, I'm always like, ah.
Was like, oh, my heart.
Yeah, I know. Hey, I'm the one who saw it first. I had it in my hand. I was like, whoa, bloody hell, Jesus.
It fit with something that happened in my book, so I was like, oh, that's interesting. So
that is interesting.
So this is the guardian angel of spiritual growth. The way I become spiritual is simply to become myself.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
Any thoughts from that from anybody? Does the image bring out anything, or should I read the book? He's carrying a candle. I suppose.
Oh, it's like a halo. I thought that was hair.
Oh no! Yes, it's like they've all got.
Yeah. An interesting.
Let's put it down. I need both hands. I'm a bloke. I can't read a book with one hand. Guardian angel. Oh, okay. Spiritual place. Okay. So now I've just got to. This angel guides us to the small pleasures which help us look after our needs and value ourselves. It encourages us to seek ways fitting our means and our outlook, which enhance and nourish our being. Its guidance may be as simple as directing us to slow down and take a walk on a sunny afternoon, or have a hot bath with lots of essential oils and a candle. Our spirituality blossoms when we look after ourselves. This angel ensures that we have the opportunity to choose activities and people that will support our spirit in growing and flourishing. It blesses us with love so that we feel the grace of our soul and allow the sun to shine in our hearts. I mean, there's a lot more, but I can't be bothered reading the whole thing. I mean, it's all that. It's just
a lot there.
I think we got the gist of it.
Yeah, absolutely. This angel blesses us to live in the light of our own divine nature. Carrying aloft a candle with the flame of enlightenment, it points us to the lessons of life which lead to the path of the heart, enabling our spirits to be joyful and free. See why not all of my clients get along with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think, I mean, if anything can be said to speak for those, I mean, finding people doing exercises that make us happy
Mm-hmm. Yeah, reminding us that, we should be enjoying what we're doing, and if we need to take a break or step back, then that's okay.
What are you looking at me for?
Yeah. Which I'm glad you're taking a break tomorrow. That'll be good.
Well, I'm taking a break. I mean, I'm doing something tomorrow. I'm not exactly stopping all the other stuff. I'm still seeing clients on a Saturday.
Yeah.
On a Saturday?
Until a few weeks ago, I was working 7 days a week. So.
Oh my gosh.
That's too much.
I self-care good, okay?
No.
Fine. Okay. Fine.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, no, I see the thing I like about that deck is, okay, yeah, I mean, I am Christian, so I go in for that kind of stuff, but at the same time, it's all positive. There aren't any Ten of Swords moments in there, so
there's no contrast.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Any thoughts that anybody has about that, or is it fairly self-evident?
I'm going to apply that to my writing because I just summed up that big scene that I keep talking about where there was a character who was injured and there was a big fight and there's all this stuff going on. And I actually concluded it with a goddess character who actually resembles an angel. Not going to say too much, just in case spoilers. And it's a lot to sort of come back from and start a new scene off the back of, if that makes sense. So I can see the characters all just sort of taking a breath and being like, okay, we're going to halt the adventure for a couple days. We're going to just regroup. So.
Side note, that song that you told us about the other day, I've had on repeat. It's such a nice song.
Oh, me too. Me
really?
too. Yes, I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Dan told me about it.
Oh
it's
my gosh.
I mean, that line, I had all and then most of you, some and now none of you. I mean, Jesus, that's just...
Doesn't it just break you in half?
Yeah.
So I have to say this to Jen and she'll get it. That's on Tellus's playlist.
I love it. Oh,
Gary, we've just been...
even more meaning.
Yeah, we've just been left out of some great, insightful things. So, we're not needed here.
You'll get to hear the first chapter sooner or later. We're getting to it.
Yes.
Actually, I think it's the second. Yeah, but I'm not ready to put that book out, so I just told Jen whenever, because I don't have anything prepped.
I know, and I've been busy working on the other book, but it's on my list.
No, it's good because I'm trying to get Manny Fuego out first. So you focus on your other stuff, and then we can make sure that that's. And you may need additional voices. There's so many characters in that chapter. Oh my god!
And
what have I done to this poor girl?
To do some voices, so maybe he could jump in.
Yeah, Gary's looking to get into it, so you've got.
Gary, go get a mic, and I'll send you your lines.
Gary, I think would be really good for Kinf. Just putting that out there.
Yes, because I don't want to necessarily do the voice of Kemp, and the person I have doing the other voice, Tellus's voice, I don't want him to do that one either. So I think we found our match.
Oh my gosh. And there's just I have such a huge ensemble in that book. It's why it's taken me so long.
That's good.
So yeah, Gary.
How you doing, G?
I'm doing all right. Last minute.
Sorry, Jane. What were you going to say?
No, I was just saying I love all the characters because they each are unique and have their own backstory, so they're all needed. So don't feel bad about having so many of them.
Okay, good. Because I had someone say, "Why don't you just take some characters out?" And I was like, "Why don't I just cleave a limb from my body?"
Don't take them out.
No.
You need to stay.
We don't need negativity like that around here. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Maybe if they're trying to adapt it for TV, but that's a different medium.
Oh no, did I freeze?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go in a minute though. So how you doing, Gary? You all right, mate?
I'm doing all right.
You're looking better. You're looking better than you have been. So you see, Amber, it's possible.
Excellent.
You
The
can get
bronchitis does subside.
I keep having like Wi-Fi freezing issues because of this clock that I'm trying to run, I think.
Oh no.
Gary,
know.
how's your? Why don't you let Gary have a go?
Yeah. Would you be
What?
Do it, Gary.
screen with the timer on it?
Maybe.
Okay. Because
All right.
Amber and I are having difficulties and Dan has to leave.
Let me
Yeah, I think
see.
the boys are using some of my bandwidth today too, so I'm going to be fighting.
Okay.
Did you
Fighting for
put the
bandwidth.
link into?
It's bigtimer.net.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That sounds.
No dinosaur
simple.
timer today. Maybe another day.
Yeah.
It's awfully distracting. So
That's
probably
okay.
don't.
Change it up.
Have we heard anything from Ocelot, Jen, about?
Yes. Possibly next Tuesday. But we'll see. We need to talk
That's
offline.
exciting.
Yeah.
I think they want to do a meet and greet before
And then
and then see how it goes. Yeah.
that's sensible,
See
isn't it?
if there's any chemistry.
Yes.
I mean, something we're all completely lacking, obviously.
I mean, I've got
Oh, one
lots of.
quick note about Lord Huron. That whole album,
Chemicals.
I'm telling you, if you liked that song, I mean, The Night We Met is the song, but
Yeah,
the
I've
whole
listened to
album
a lot
is
of them. It's
okay, good.
I'll listen to the full thing.
Don't miss
the
Love
one-
Like Ghosts. Don't miss The
what's
World
the one with the
Ender.
moon? The one with the
It's-
moon in it. I can't remember what the moon
Moon
was.
in it. It's all good.
Title.
It's in the
Like-
Pines, and it's just I hate to be that guy, but it's such a vibe. The whole album is such a vibe.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sweet.
When the night is over. Right, guys, I will let you go off and do your thing. Love you all as usual, and I will speak to you. Well, most of you tomorrow. Actually, will I though? Who's going to be here tomorrow and who's not?
Not me.
Here.
I will not. I have hockey tournaments, so but I'll be
What?
here on
Wife's birthday. I'm not allowed to do anything
No,
else.
I think we value your life, being alive. So,
Yeah.
Amber, if you can handle me just by yourself, then please do feel free to come along. But no
You're a
pressure.
lovely human being. Quit with the self-deprecating humor.
Oh, but then he wouldn't be Dan.
Yeah, I was going to say good luck with that. See you later, guys. Love
See
you all
ya.
to pieces. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Cheers.
Bye.
All right.
Right.
Hey, tinnitus.
Hi, tinnitus.
All right. So,
All right.
are we? What are we doing here? 10, 20, 50?
Well, I need to sign off by 5. So let's do 20 to 25. Or let's see, you have
Perfect.
25. Let's just do 25 if that works.
All right.
Both of you? Okay.
That works for me. Yeah, I've got to get back to my social media stuff, so that'll
Okay.
be
As
just a
opposed to, is this considered social media or?
I guess not really.
I'm not sure.
Kind of. Yeah.
All right. We ready?
Yes.
All right, now just gotta hit this. Oh, wait. Actually, I have to hit the start button on the tab, not
Sorry,
on
I'm
the.
still over here having
okay.
Wi-Fi issues.
All right, here we go.
All right. Happy writing, everyone. How did everyone do? Okay.
I muted. About 500 words.
Nice.
It's
I mean,
not a banner day for me.
Yeah, I usually get like at least 1,000, don't you? Remember? Yeah.
yeah,
Eh.
I seem to be on the 10 words a minute.
How many did you get, Gary?
I got about a little over 200.
I got about 300, so a little bit better. But yes.
But I
Still not.
also spent some time updating kind of the background as well. So
Well, that counts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
mainly changing a lot of the he's to she's
Oh.
because
Oh.
apparently the main character turned out to be a woman when last year was planned to be a man.
Oh.
Oh.
I think it's working out better that way.
Oh, good.
That's always a funny decision to make. Well, not funny, but like you end up like, okay, this character is just the wrong gender, and then you gotta
Yeah.
go back and
The dynamic actually
I've
works a
been
little
there.
better that way.
Mm-hmm.
So is this the archaeologist or the
No, the linguist.
linguist? Okay.
But in the same story.
Yeah, the archaeologist has always been a guy, but the
Okay.
linguist was originally going to be a dude. But when I started writing it, just didn't happen.
Wanted to be a girl, huh? Yeah. Well,
So
if it works.
It is nice when you figure that out though, and it starts to work better for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, because he wasn't working in my mind. I sat on this for a year without touching it. So
Maybe that's why, or one of the reasons.
maybe it's
well, now you
interesting.
get to have all those fun scenes of the archaeologist and his passive misogyny, which is just hysterical.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
you know,
it works out really well.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I still think of, I don't think, well, of course not, my dear. I'm like,
That's not what your job is. Yeah.
it's like, yeah.
They play off each other well.
Yeah, I don't
Totally.
think we would have had as good banter the other way.
Yeah. Yeah. Might have. I don't
So.
think it would have worked as well.
That's delightful banter.
Yeah.
So your 500 words, did it move you along, or was it like pulling teeth?
So I ended up making a pretty significant change on this draft of the book that I can't talk about because it concerns the ending, and so I'm trying to write towards the ending that I've written, and that requires finessing in dialogue that can feel really tedious and difficult. And yeah, so I just had two characters talking, and there's just like very strange scene that, I mean, I think I said the other day, sometimes I have to just write myself into something and then that gets thrown out, and the thing that I've gotten to is what stays. So I might just be talking to myself with my characters being like, where is this going? I don't know.
In some puppets?
Ugh. Yeah, like just cute little, just playing dollies with them. But I've got so many elements and so many characters and so much complexity that I've sort of George R.R. Martined myself. Like, oh no, I have to make it all come together. Ugh,
You can do it. We believe in you.
thank you.
He still
I'm
technically
so
hasn't made
scared.
it all come together, so
Yeah.
It's something that really bothers me as a writer because I don't understand how you can have all this like stuff come out ahead of your book and then go and work on all this other stuff and then like not pay off all the stuff that you were writing. I don't know. It makes me sad. It makes me like, I also think it paints like epic fantasy writers in a bad light because like are people going to be hesitant to pick up a big multi-series fantasy thing that's like not finished yet, you know?
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm phrasing that well.
people are
But
nervous
yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
So now,
he's one. Who's the other one?
Robert Jordan, Wheel of Time.
Well, Robert Jordan died before he finished.
Yeah, and then
And
one of his children, I think.
no, his wife found another author, Brandon Sanderson, to finish the last 3 books for him, based on his notes.
Okay.
He did a really good job.
Thank goodness.
So Wheel of Time is, the team here knows that I rave about that one.
Yes.
But I've been reading that one
good.
since I was 14, maybe 13, maybe 12.
I had a friend do the same thing. I've got to retry it. The first book was really slow.
The
So it
first
was
book
hard for me to like,
is really slow.
yeah.
They're big books too, aren't they?
Yeah, they're about 600 pages in the beginning.
Yeah.
Books 3 through 7 are fantastic. Book 2 is very good, but book 3 is just, it starts the train of, oh my goodness, this is amazing.
Wow.
Book 1 is
That was like why I stopped. I was like, I don't want to read this anymore.
Book 1 is the Shire, trying to get the hobbits out of the Shire.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
And there
know.
are so many Easter eggs, homages to Tolkien in the first one. You feel like it's going to be a Tolkien kind of knockoff a little bit, but then it absolutely is not later.
That's good.
But the first book I enjoy, but book 2 is where the story really starts going. And then book 3 is just like, oh my goodness, this is fantastic.
You got to get there first.
Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it. The last
enough.
3 books were written by Brandon Sanderson with Jordan's notes. They're very well done. Although, as the rest of the group knows, I'm also a big Sanderson fan. So if you haven't read any of his work, I highly recommend it. He has the ability to write very different styles, and he churns out product like no other. Oh my goodness. He writes 3 or 4 books a year.
That's insane.
And every 3 years he publishes a tome of about 1,200 pages. In addition to the other.
See, that's where I want to get with my writing. Like, I want to be like Stephen King or like this person and just be like, all I do is write books. I write so many books. Here's some books. Yay!
Yeah.
And we're just like, yay, give me the books.
Yeah.
Ugh.
No, I have to hand it to him. I've never met an author so prolific and with such sustained quality.
That's the thing.
His first book and his fifth book. His first and fifth book were slightly shaky. Everything else has been like gold. And the man is laughing all the way to the bank.
That's what I want to do. I want to laugh all the way to the bank.
He has built himself basically a villain lair underneath his house. He's got a tunnel down into his writing den.
So cool.
What? Wow.
Um,
Asian.
yeah,
So good.
he's got his own theater in his basement because he spends a lot of time watching movies and getting inspiration. And the man is impressive, I have to say.
Dare to dream. Just dare to
So
dream.
Just build a
anyone
whole.
listening today, I highly recommend Brandon Sanderson. The best series to start with would be Mistborn, where he takes the idea of what happens if the hero of legend fails and the dark power wins, and that's kind of how he starts his series.
Okay.
So
I like that. It's very Zelda-esque, like the hero fails and then the timeline splits this way and then yeah. I like that.
so anyway, Jen, you haven't talked about what you're writing yet. How'd it go?
Yeah.
Oh, my time travel story? It's going slow. Because I have to write in order, because I can't skip all over. I could try, but. And so I'm trying to have a good, like, setting opening, and it's just really, really slow.
Now, are you writing chronological order from the timeline of the world, or are you writing in story order?
Story order. So it
Okay.
starts out in the future, and then she'll be traveling back to the past.
Okay.
So now we're in the future where things are like really
Messed
gritty
up.
and depressing, and it gives her motivation to go on this journey to change things.
I love time travel stuff so much. I'm so excited for this.
So yeah, definitely slow, but I'm chipping away at it every day, so that counts, right?
There you go.
Maybe.
And I understand, like, there's so many people on TikTok who are like, you should try quilting your story together and writing the important scenes first.
Oh,
And I just don't, yeah, I shudder, and I don't know if that's just my brain and my neurodivergence or what, or my process, but I'm like, I don't want to write over here and then make all these decisions and then have to go here and then make those two things join. Like, I want to just,
Yeah, that's how.
yeah. It's hard
so,
to like make those joins because you really like this section and you really like this section, and they may not mesh.
No,
no.
you.
Yeah. So that's like nice advice for people who can do it, but not. That's why like there's so much of that. Like, don't take writing advice as like gospel because it's art. Like, you're gonna make it the way you make it, you know. So
Yeah. No, some
yeah.
people don't plan anything, and some people have to plan every single scene. Some people are.
Okay, I do plan some things. I plan things. I do. I'm overselling my pantser status. Like, I have an ending in mind and I have scenes. It's just that like I like to see where things go
Yeah.
as I go. But yeah, some people are like meticulous planners.
Yes. Years worth of planning.
Forget that. I just want to do it.
Yeah,
I want to do it now.
All right. Well, I do need to go here in a few minutes. Do you guys have anything else you want to add to this stream, or are we just kind of glad it's Friday and the weekend's here?
I mean, I've been working on the house all day, so.
Oh God.
And I'm going to work on the house again tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ember doesn't know, but
I've
added 1,000 square feet onto my house.
Oh, I thought you just meant like you were cleaning.
No.
Like doing housework.
No, he's building.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. Wow, okay. I have no words. People who know how to build things with their hands, I'm just like
This is the other reason I haven't written for a while.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's a good reason.
I don't know if it's a good reason, but
my gosh.
my reason.
Yeah.
It's a good reason.
Valid.
It's a good reason. You're building a dwelling for your home. Sorry, for your family and all the just putting a roof over people's heads. I
Yeah.
think that's more important than like disassociating and writing it down.
Although the writing, if I ever got it published, could help pay for the roof.
There you go.
Therein lies the problem. Gotta pay them bills.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Ugh.
Yep. Oh my goodness.
Ugh.
So you're happy
Yep.
with your progress on yours? Jane's happy. I think I'm moving in the right direction. So
Yeah. Just keep
Yeah.
on keeping on.
Pretty much. I'm not super pleased with today's progress, but I'm like, I got other stuff to worry about, like this never-ending cold. So
You get better.
Go take a nap.
The drag.
Someday I literally can't. It's either I work or I'm looking after the boy, and
Yeah,
oh
go
yeah,
pick 'em
my
up.
partner's going to a wrestling match in a bit. So yeah, we got a whole day ahead.
Like,
Don't tell me how it ends, because you're what, 2 hours ahead of me, 3 hours, so whatever.
Yeah.
it's 5 o'clock here.
Yeah.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
5 o'clock. Woohoo!
All right. Yay! All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna call it a day.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
I think I'm going to try to do
See
this
you
raid
tomorrow.
thing again where I raid someone else's channel. We did it yesterday and it worked pretty good. So they're doing this 100 hours of writing on Twitch, where basically whenever writing stream is finished, they just move their viewers over to the next. So it's like this continuous flow. So I know we've only got one viewer, but we can bump them along and kind of promote our channel. So I'm going to go to the channel called The Kids Are Asleep. So this is something, it looks like they write their kids are sleeping.
That's cute.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you both for joining me today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks as always.
I won't see you tomorrow, but I'll be back on Sunday, so I hope tomorrow goes well.
Yeah, someone should keep Dan company.
I'll come keep Dan company.
Thank you.
Poor Dan. Yeah, hopefully not tinnitus. Hopefully not. All right, y'all. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see some of you, not all of you, tomorrow. Best of luck with the hockey tournament, Jen.
Thank you.
All right.
All
Bye,
right.
friends.
Bye.
Bye. I'm just trying to do this raid thing. Here we go. Okay. It's going. It's raiding. Here we go. Bye, everyone.
Bye.